What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back another video on the channel, and today we are back with another one of the best Pizza Hut order I have ever gotten. It is where we have taken our franchise pizzas. You guys have been enjoying this and I have too, so we're gonna do another one. If you are digging the content, you want to see more of this stuff, we're doing all kinds of content these days and we are having a blast doing it. If this is your first time watching any video on this channel, I'd like to say welcome. It's always a pleasure to have you, and we will be doing content every single day. We put videos out every day. I don't know how I'm doing it, but it has been a blast. So like, subscribe, thumbs up, yes, all of the cringy YouTube stuff, man. I love you guys so much. Again, thank you so much for your support. It really does mean a lot to me. But let's get into our Pizza Hut W order. I know probably the most popular pizza at Pizza Hut is the stuffed crust. Everybody loves the stuffed crust. This is not a stuffed crust pizza though. If you know anything, my millennials, my 90s babies, downward all the way 80s, 70s, wherever you're from, I don't know if Gen Z really knows about this, but in the 90s Pizza Hut, it always hit diffy. Now, we can't go inside the restaurant because it's not the same as it used to be. But when they brought out, I gotta open this, it's the quality seal. Quality seal, gotta get cracked for this one. When they brought out, I'm sorry, this is just nostalgia in a box right here. When they brought out, I said it 3 times for the emphasis, when they brought out that pan pizza at Pizza Hut, it just hit different. Now, my favorite pan pizza, there was a pizza that I used to go to all the time as a kid. It had a Street Fighter 2 arcade in there, which I used to rock until the pizza came out in that red cup. I wanted to get a red cup, they ain't had none. But we present the Hit Diffy Award. Hey, man, I'm trying to unveil. Y'all see it? Nothing, and I mean nothing, hit diffy, hit like the pan pizza. For me, it was the Meat Lovers pan pizza. Had to get it every single time. Used to have the, why am I talking with this thing stuck in my neck? Can I have a second, please? That is much better. But there is nothing that hit like that pan pizza in the 90s, I'm telling you. It's not the same when you're pulling it out of a box instead. I will be the first one to say that, but this just brings back so many memories of playing with Ryu and Guile back in the day in the arcade. So I had to get the hit. This is the one for me. The pan pizza, Meat Lovers, just always cut. Look, they cut these things to perfection. We did get extra cheese because I love extra cheese in my pizza. It is what I always got even back then. Meat Lovers is my favorite Pizza Hut pizza. It came with pepperoni. Oh, look at the cheese. Oh, they cut this to perfection, my boys. Look at this. Look at this. That, yes. This thing is still piping hot. Y'all see the vibes though. It came with the pepperoni, the ham, the pork, the beef, the Italian sausage, and the bacon. We did get the extra cheese, regular sauce, because they don't have an extra sauce option on there. And of course, this is probably in the top 3 pizza desserts in my opinion. The Cinnabon cinnamon rolls, the mini rolls. Look at this. Get out of there. You don't even need this box. Just come on out of here. Just go away. These things hit different right here. You get about, well, you get 12 in here. You get, or is it 10? You get 10 with the icing, and it just, that right there, you'll see when we get to those. And this is actually a special. This is a special order right here. Adam Richman has been one of my biggest food influences. And I do have his TikTok account, which I follow, and he's always said pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. He had his mind change recently, and I'm gonna see if I can find the video, but there was a specific pizza that he ordered that he said, you know what, this is actually the one, and this is actually the same exact pizza that he got to do it. So I had to do it, and I had to try it to see if it did hit. We got the personal pan, because I'm not trying to go crazy with the stuff though, but the order that he got on here was pineapple, grilled chicken, jalapenos, and where's the damn bacon? There's no bacon. Thank you very much, Pizza Hut. There's supposed to be bacon on here. There is no bacon. It is what it is. Still, we're gonna try that. Is that a piece of it? There might be bacon under here. Hold on, because look, that's a bacon piece in it? I don't know. We'll find out. That's what we got. And of course, we gotta get some marinara dippy and some garlic sauce, because I've never tried Pizza Hut's garlic sauce, and we've been trying all of them, so that's what we're gonna do. And the drink of choice, we'll bust a cup out. Gotta have the resave container, so we got the 7-Eleven water, which we put with our Crystal Light lemonade. Did I shake this up? Possibly, I don't know. Let's pour ourselves a cup, and let's try this stuff out, and let's get into the Pizza Hut vibes. There it is. Cheers, man. I'm ready. lemonade I don't know. Lemonade, pink lemonade is all I get when it comes to Crystal Light. I'm millennials, if you know, the 80s babies. I don't know how it was in the 80s, but Pizza Hut in the 90s for me was the whole vibe. It was the whole ambiance, and now we can't recreate it because they changed the way the restaurants look. They should bring that back, but nothing hit diffy like that pan pizza. The meat lovers for me. Look at the crust, that nice bake. Stop falling off my pizza, Bob. Come on, I'm trying to make a video. Y'all see it though. I can't wait to dig into this. This is just, oh my goodness. It's just a very distinct Pizza Hut taste. Y'all can see like the smile on my face because I can hear the Hadouken. Y'all had to know. Y'all had to be there to be there. I can hear the Ryu in the background. There's just so much different kinds of proteins on here. And that pan pizza bake. You don't even really need the well done on this. Probably would have worked, but it almost hits the same. It does not hit the same because it can't. But if you ever went there and they had that metal spatula in that dark pan, the cast iron joint, and you pull it up and the pizza and cheese just, every chance I got, from up until about the age of 7, like I said, child of the 90s, I wanted to go to Pizza Hut. Is this the time to tell my story about Pizza Hut? I've told this story before. Mom, if you're watching, yes, it's coming. Sorry. Always wanted to go to Pizza Hut as a kid. Every occasion, no matter what, it was just the commercials, everything about it. I remember this distinctly. It was my 6th birthday. I told this story. She hates when I tell this story. I don't care. She wasn't the biggest fan of Pizza Hut. But for me, it was all just the atmosphere. Like, you had to be there. On my 6th birthday, me, my sister, my dad and my mom were in a car. My birthday, my dad says, where do you want to go to your birthday? And you know my little sob, hey, me in the back, Pizza Hut, right? My mom, I could visibly see in the rearview mirror, the eye roll, she pulled one of them. And then I heard y'all know what that means, because she don't want that. So my dad says, okay. And he turned to me and said, we're going to Pizza Hut. I said, cool. And she said, it's fine, I don't want nothing then. We didn't go to Pizza Hut that day, bro. We went to this restaurant called Bennigan's. They don't even exist anymore. And I sat there with this sad ass face the whole time, just thinking about Street Fighter and the arcade. Till this day, every single birthday, I tell her that story and she gets mad. I swear. Every time. I say, remember on my birthday we didn't get to go to Pizza Hut? And she tells me to shut up. I find it funny now. As a kid, I took that to heart, bro. I was mad. It was what it was. But we didn't go to Pizza Hut that day. Instead, I had to get these little funny broccoli bites. Actually, they did kind of like bang, I'm not gonna lie. But I just like to be like that person. Anyway, let's try this garlic sauce. I had to tell a story. Let's see what it looks like. See, theirs looks different than the other two. Is there any soybean oil again? Maltodextrin. Alright, 2% of garlic powder and hydrogenated cottonseed oil. This is not something you want to drink. But there it is. I have never tried their garlic sauce. The dad, Papa John, still has the best. Let's see, because Little Caesars was not popping. But let's see. Let's get the garlic sauce in here. Let's see if it's a W. Theirs is definitely, like, Papa John's the only one that has, like, a butter base to it. I don't know what it is. That's not bad. That's not bad. The dad still has the goat. But this is definitely markedly better than Little Caesars. No doubt. But I can rock with that. I can rock with that. It's as far as I'll go with it. But for real, all my 90s kids, man. And overs. I can't say nothing about the 80s babies, and you know, I don't know nothing about the 80s. I'm sure it was popping then. I don't know 70s. I don't know when Pizza Hut started. But you were a 90s kid. Or even if you were around in the 90s, did Pizza Hut not hit different in that era? Please let me know in the comments. Am I crazy? Am I the only person that just, it was something about that hut? They had that one arcade of Street Fighter. Also, on my birthday, I have to get this in there. Let's try this marinara sauce, though. The breadsticks and the marinara sauce do hit different in the store. Still definitely has that Pizza Hut-y taste. It's a very distinct Pizza Hut taste. That pan, I don't know, pan pizza hits. But I will say this is a disclaimer. Mom, Dad, if you're watching, I will say this. That same exact day, I wanted to play Street Fighter, and you did get me the game for Super Nintendo. You did. It was like a year before Nintendo 64 came out. And you did get me Super Nintendo. And I played Street Fighter the whole rest of the night. So I still won. Street Fighter was the game. I don't know what it used to be like in them old school fighting games, bro. I can get one more of these. This pizza is just... Oh, the pan. The pan. Look at that. They cut it so right, too, man. It'd be every time. They never mess up on the cuts of Pizza Hut. Y'all know what it was like in fighting games in the 90s, okay? I'm old enough to remember when Street Fighter... I don't know when Street Fighter 2 came out. I just know the arcade was there. I remember Mortal Kombat 2. I had it for Sega. Sega Genesis. Sega don't exist anymore. Back then, fighting games, they got all these fighting games now. There's like Mortal Kombat like 11 now, bro. Wow. I had Mortal Kombat 1. And when it came out, it hit the world like wildfire. But y'all don't know what it was like to play games back then, because there's like 4 characters, bro. You didn't... All these characters, they got like 30 characters now. You can play Mortal Kombat. You can play as Leatherface, the Terminator, the Alien, all kinds of stuff. Back then, you had Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, all them, but that's all you had. Okay, Raiden, Sub-Zero, I said Scorpion. Who else was in the original? Sonya. Who was in the original? God, I'm old, bro. Who am I forgetting? Kano? Right? Johnny Cage? I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I don't know. I only use Sub-Zero, bro. Yeah. Man, back then, Sub-Zero didn't have that scar that's very similar to the one on my face. Back then, he had a mask. And if you were a cornball, you used Scorpion. You just spammed a little, get over here. I'm going all over the place, but... Only cornballs use Scorpion. If you use Scorpion, you were a sweat. I like this garlic sauce, though. It's not bad. This thing is just, man, one of my favorite franchise pizzas. Just the pizza in general. And I know it's definitely for like a nostalgia vibe for me, but I had to share this one with y'all. Everybody talks about the stuffed crust. I think Papa John's has a better stuffed crust now. I'm being honest. But nobody pans like the Hut. Man. Go home after that, you watch like Rugrats, Rocko's Modern Life, Real Monsters. On Saturdays and stuff, you get to watch all that. Are You Afraid of the Dark? If you know, you know. It was a W time. Houses had one computer in the living room, and that's it. Dial-up modem. Somebody picked the phone up and kicked off. Goodbye. That's all you heard. I'm trying to take you back. I gotta get another one. America Online. Yeah. When you wanted to play video games with your friends, you played GoldenEye. Yeah, Nintendo 64 was good. It's still one of the best games of all time, if you ask me. Yeah. You couldn't play online back then, no. If you wanted to play, you brought your damn controller over to your friend's house and you plugged them all into the same system and you sat there huddled up in front of a vacuum large-ass television One of flat screens. Oh no. One of HD. Oh no. No. You had to plug one of HD cables. No. You had to plug it into the cable thing, bro. They had this little thing called the RF switch. You had to in the back. Then you had to turn the TV to channel 3. Yeah. I've been a gamer. Yeah. You know it if you was in the 90s, bro. You know what I'm talking about. It was just different. Now people play online, you don't even see your friends. No, we had to go. You know how you found your friends back then? With no cell phones. You got on your bike, and you rode your bike around the neighborhood, so you saw everybody's bikes outside of one house. You figured it out that way. That was the vibe. Oh, that was good. It was a crispy pepperoni piece, yes. But that was the vibe. And I'm going to tell you this one day, you're going to look back, and you're going to be like, man, them times was crazy. It was just different. What'd you do, 80s kids? Anybody from here from the 70s, 60s? What did y'all do? Same stuff? Did y'all game? Nintendo was... When did Nintendo drop? Like the regular Nintendo? I have no idea. Like, what year? Was it like Atari? Did you go to the arcade like Stranger Things? In the 70s, y'all had no game systems yet. What'd y'all do? Did y'all go to like the roller skating rink? I always wondered that stuff. Did y'all ride bikes like we did? We was all BMXs, like dinos, mongooses. Those were the things back then. Now I see all the young kids, they got like the fat tire bikes. We have BMXs, like Tony Hawk type of stuff. I know he was a skateboarder. Dave Mira, legend. But that's what we did. It was just different. And like I said, Adam Richman, one of my biggest food influences of all time. He is on my Mount Rushmore of people who influence things that I do now. He has always said pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, and he changed his tune a week ago, and it was because of this exact pizza. So as a disclaimer, he did get a Domino's version, but it was the exact same toppings. It has a garlic parm crust, which I have. I got a personal pan because it's only just for me. I didn't want to know how this is going to hit because I've never had the garlic parm crust from Pizza Hut or anything. But he had the garlic parm crust, jalapenos, bacon, and chicken, as well as pineapple. And they said that this supposedly is like a W pizza. Now, I like pineapple on pizza, so I don't know. I mean, maybe it's better than the ones I've had, but I've never had the garlic parm crust. Let's do this. Oh. This will get you right. This is definitely different. I like that. Wow. I should have got a whole pizza, huh? Hold on a second. This would definitely went over the top of the bacon. There's no bacon on there. They messed up my order. There's bacon on this. But that's okay. Even with that, you get that creamy garlicky from that garlic parm, right? And then you get the sweet from the pineapple. The chicken obviously adds a little bit of savory. And then the spicy from the jalapenos. It's like it's hitting every different little element that you want. I'm gonna tell you what. Listen, if you don't think pineapple belongs on pizza, try this. Now, it's not a traditional pizza. I'm not gonna say it is. Damn, that's good. That personal pan pizza too, bro. Wow, that's actually excellent. Can you see? Y'all can see. I'll hold it up. Can you see that, like that parmy, garlicky? That's very good. And they bake this personal pan so on point. The crust is buttery. Wow. I know there's a lot of people who are just like adamant, I don't want to try pineapple pizza. And I feel you. As a traditionalist, yes. It's a different vibe, but it is a vibe in my opinion. This crust is insane. It's a whole different vibe. That is not Toretto. But man, is it good. You have to go in with an open mind. I'm gonna be honest about this. The first half of my life, I would say I was probably out of high school the first time I ever tried pineapple on pizza. I'm from North Jersey. We have a lot of pizza here. One thing we do well, and in my opinion, this is gonna be a point of contention, better than New York City. I think pizza in North Jersey, I've had both, is better. Maybe not Brooklyn, but Manhattan. Diffy, man, that's good. Let me get a little of this garlic right here in the crust. This might send me in overdrive. Oh, that sweet pineapple, man. That's insane. What am I looking at? You can tell because I ate this whole damn pie. This whole thing's going down. Let me get that jalapeno back on here. That pineapple. But again, I implore you, and I'm a pizza traditionalist as the younger age. It's actually much better than people give it credit for. That whole pineapple on pizza belonging debate, in my opinion, you can put whatever the hell you want on a pizza. There is no wrong way to eat a pizza. If you like anchovies, get them. If you want to get tree bark and put it on the top like bacon, get it. Don't let people sway your opinion because they tell you you're not supposed to eat something. If it looks good, eat it. I know there's some of y'all watching that got some crazy pizza combos. Lob them up. We'll put them on the channel. I don't care. As long as it's something that I consider edible, like don't tell me pickle pizza because we're fighting. But if it's something that I'll consider edible, things I eat, put it on a pizza. Let's do this. I'll try it. I don't care. Because this, if you tell me this isn't good, your pizza knowledge, your foodie knowledge, it's taking a hit in my opinion. I'll still respect it. Opinions aren't wrong. Unless you don't like pineapple. That is an A+ pizza, man. That was really good. And last but certainly not least, this to me is on the Mount Rushmore of pizza desserts. The mini Cinnabons at Pizza Hut are such a W. They come piping hot with a ton of icing, just like you would get at Cinnabon, but they're just a smaller version. This runs you $6, which actually is like, a Cinnabon is like $5, so you can extrapolate that. But anyway, let's get in here real quick, and let's grab one of these from the side. Can we get that? Pull it apart? Yes, I was supposed to get an extra icing, but they didn't give it to me. But that's okay, because they do ice you up a little bit. But get in here. You know there's people out there that don't like Cinnabon? No, I'm serious. I can't believe it myself. How do you not like a fresh cinnamon roll? Even a Pillsbury joint's just like they're bang. I don't care. Them things bang. Look at this one. Look at the gushy stop in the middle. Look at this. You can't even get it. Look at this right here. And then you go in and you get a little bit more. Like this. Get a little bit more. Like that. Look at this. These things hit different, man. They're so good. Cinnabons for me, again, 90s kid, which means 2000s. I spent a lot of trips to the mall, food court. When you walk through the mall, used to go to like to GameStop, where they would give you like $5 for a game you spent $167 on, a whole console, give you back with like $2. Y'all know the vibes. But you would walk past, in my specific mall, Garden State Plaza, New Jersey, one of the best malls in the country in my opinion, been to a lot of them. The Cinnabon was right next door to the GameStop. And every time I walk past, you get that. And there was a Mrs. Fields right next to that, but we ain't going to that today. And you would get the whiff of this with that icing. Don't fall, man. Come on. And every time I had to get a Cinnabon. Look at the icing right here. Every time. It wasn't until like a year ago I found out that Cinnabon used to actually take the empty cinnamon bun containers and put them in the oven, so that the smell would because the smell used to be like so intense you almost had to get one. It's smart as hell. This just tastes like that to me. There are certain things like food court, chicken teriyaki from Sarku, Japan, the bourbon chicken, Panda Express, you know, like it just brings you into that mode. And these just remind me of taking the bus. You just take $7.58, just cost $1. Damn, my town old. That's okay. Take that to the plaza, right? Get your $1. You go in there, you probably got $10 in your pocket. You didn't really get nothing. But you would just walk, you know. Maybe on certain weeks you had a little extra money to get you a hat. You know, I had a lot of hats. Whew, I had a lot of hats. And you spent the rest on some chicken teriyaki and a Cinnabon. That was the vibe. Back then, chicken teriyaki was $5. Yes, in the 2000s, chicken teriyaki was $5, bro. And on certain times where I had my little girlfriend, we take the bus together, or you go there and you break up, you go with your boys, try to get some girls, maybe go to like Claire's, because they used to be at Claire's. Maybe outside of Claire's and go talk to them. Let me holler at you real quick. Every time, you know, let me holler at you real quick. You got to get their phone number. You couldn't really text back in the 2000s, bro. Not until BlackBerry started popping. Because they had a limit. You get like 200 text messages a month, bro. You had to ration them boys. And you couldn't call nobody till after 9 p.m. Because that's when it was free. Nights and weekends. Or else you run out of minutes and you just be ass out. Yeah. Times have changed, bro. But back then, it was different. Okay, last one, because I've eaten 8 of these. We had a very intense workout today, leg day. A lot of squats, a lot of deadlifts. So it's okay. A lot of walking today. So it's okay. But I gotta call it. I can't eat all this. I did eat a personal pan at 4 slices of a large pizza. Calories gonna add up real quick. But that's okay. Because I love y'all. And I had to look at this, man. Ugh. Now I had to catch a vibe. This right here for me is just elite. Y'all see where it just brought me. I just rambled on about the 90s and the 2000s. Like, nothing. Man, did that hit the spot. If you never had a pan pizza, if you can eat it at a Pizza Hut, it's even better. But if you never had the pan, extra cheese, it is different, bro. But that is my Pizza Hut good order. A lot of people, when I did the Little Caesars, did the Papa John's, I did the Domino's, they said, what about Pizza Hut? I did it the very next day after Little Caesars. I've been listening. I got y'all. So that's what we're going to do. Tomorrow we're on the road. We're going to another place. You guys have liked the on the road content. So it's the weekend, a little more extra time. So that is what we'll be doing. But that was the Pizza Hut for today, man. I love you guys so much. We will be back tomorrow. More content. I love y'all on hand signs. They made it to YouTube.